Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today is episode number 70 of the San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. Real quick though, got two decisions to make. Up in the right hand corner of your screen, there will be two polls. The first, who do we trade? Akil Baddoo or Taylor Trammell? I said in the last episode, I want to get another catcher, so we need to trade either Trammell or Baddoo. Also, Yan Gomes has to be included in that trade because we got to move another catcher to get another catcher. So that is the first poll. The second poll, who should we trade for? The first option is going to be from the Minnesota Twins. It will be Mitch Garver. Looking at guys on a one-year contract because hopefully by next season, Luis Campuzano can actually bat over 200. Yeah, he's batting like 150 right now. Second option, Jorge Alfaro. Coming from the Miami Marlins, will hit free agency for the first time next season. So vote on your two different polls in the top right. The results will come through, I think, in 2 episodes. So we're going to give Luis Campuzano 2 more games as a starter. And then I kind of want to let him settle down a little bit, play the backup for the rest of the season, and then hopefully come back in 2024 as the man, because this dude just can't hit right now. I'm getting Austin Hedges vibes, man. But currently, we are on a big winning streak. Gonna win another one. Gonna sweep the Rockies at Coors in Colorado. Win this game against the Cardinals. Gonna drop the second. Now in the series finale, Chris Paddock gonna get the dub there. Now this quick 2-game set against the Tigers. Win the first one with Joe Lucchesi. Christopher Bond gonna pull out the second one. So now we get the series with the Marlins, who are 5-26. And this is the team we'll be playing in today's episode. And you might ask, why are we playing the Marlins? They have a left-handed pitcher on the mound tonight, and it will be Sho Takichi. Yeah, okay, I looked this dude up. He's not an actual prospect. The only guy I could find was some dude from some, like, Vermont high school from 2011. So I don't believe it's this guy. It's a made-up prospect who's probably, like, in single A, or who was a draft pick in the last couple years. He'll be getting the start today. He is a left-handed pitcher, so he will be seeing Julio Rodriguez. And unfortunately, no Dan Vogelbach tonight because Vogie can't hit lefties. But look at Chris Bryant in the dugout before the game. Here is Joe Takichi, 6 games so far in the regular season, 1-5 record, ERA of 3.58. Not bad, just the Marlins can't produce any runs, I would assume, because of his 1-5 record. Let's get this game started, though. Brian Reynolds going to lead off the ball game in the 1-1. Reynolds get that ball into left field. Will that ball get down? No, it won't. It will be caught right in left field by Kike Hernandez. Now Fernando Tatis in the 3-1, gonna blast that ball into center field. Will it get down? No, it won't. Right to Alex McKenna in center for the second out of the inning. And while Chris Bryant gets his at-bat going here, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you are already a subscriber, hit that like button down below for more San Diego Padres franchise mode every day. We're going on 7 days straight so far. Chris Bryant, that high fastball is gonna miss up though. Ball 4 for the Padres. Now Julio Rodriguez batting 4th on the 2-2. Gonna lift that ball into right field, but just an easy play right for Brian O'Grady. Here comes Mackenzie Gore. 5 starts in the season so far. 2-0 with a 2.61 ERA for Mackenzie Gore so far. Oh my goodness. This is very unlike Mackenzie Gore in MLB The Show. Doesn't usually do well in simulations, but he's actually getting it together. First hitter of the ball game, look at Mackenzie Gore, right to the MVP. Fernando Tatis Jr. got him for the first out of the inning. Here's this Marlins lineup. A lot of guys who people aren't too familiar with. I mean, Jazz Chisholm batting 2nd, Brian Anderson 3rd, and then you got Kike Hernandez 7th. That's really the big names on this team. Speaking of Jazz Chisholm, he's gonna get that ball in the center field, but right to Victor Robles, 2 down in the inning. Here comes Brian Anderson up on the 2-2. Anderson swinging this on the curveball down by Mackenzie Gore. And can I talk about this real quick? Why is Marlin Park so filled out right now? This team is 5-26. So unrealistic. Andrew Vaughn gonna strike out on a pitch right up the middle. Here comes Victor Robles, who's been playing real well. Gonna ground out to third to Brian Anderson. Okay, 2 down the inning for Luis Campuzano, batting 189 on the 2-2. Oh, there it is! Campuzano at the base knock. We'll take it. All right, I mean, we're still getting another catcher no matter what. Either Alfaro from the Marlins or Mitch Garver from the Twins. There's CJ Abrams going to fly the ball in the center field, but right to Alex McKenna to end the top of the second. Here comes Lewin Diaz. Here, he's going to swing and miss on the curveball away by Mackenzie Gore, 1 down the inning. Here comes Brian O'Grady up on the 2-2, swing and miss on the slider by Mackenzie Gore. The 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Gore. Isan Diaz now on the 1-2, going to hit that ball right past short. That's going to get past Fernando Tatis Jr., the first base runner of the ball game for the Miami Marlins. Here comes Kike Hernandez, the former Dodger, on the 2-1, gonna hit that ball into right field. Can Brian Reynolds get there? Reynolds can't get it. It's gonna go over his head. Brian Reynolds gonna get that one. All right, they're gonna hold. No, Diaz going to the plate. Oh, C. James taking his time to the plate. Luis Campuzano got him at home. There we go. The relay keeps this ball game tight. Now Mackenzie Gore on the 1-1. Gore gonna hit that ball into center field. Mackenzie Gore. Oh, it's gonna get down. A single for Mackenzie Gore to lead off the top of the third. Now top of the order, which means Brian Reynolds on the 1-1. Reynolds gonna hit that ball to short. Brian Anderson. Oh, what a diving play. Anderson to second. Can they double him up? Reynolds gets there at first. Thank goodness. That'll bring up the MVP, Fernando Tatis. The 3-1 Tatis. Deep left field. Fernando Tatis. It's going to get out. No doubt about it. For the MVP, the best shortstop in baseball today, Fernando Tatis Jr. to give the Padres a 2-0 lead early off of the Miami Marlins, who again have only won 5 games so far in the season. 2-0 thanks to Fernando Tatis Jr. Now in the full count, Chris Bryant gonna draw his second walk of the ball game, fastball and misses. Runner on with 1 out. Julio Rodriguez up on the 2-2. Rodriguez gonna push that ball into right field. There to make the play will be Brian O'Grady, 2 down the inning. Now the first baseman Andrew Vaughn, the 3-1, gonna draw his first walk of the ball game. Runners on first and second, 2 outs for the center fielder Victor Robles on the 1-1. Robles gonna get way too under that curveball up, that hanging curveball. It's gonna get caught at second for the third out of the inning by Isan Diaz. Now, BJ Lopez on the 1-1 gonna blast that ball in the left center field gap. It's gonna get down here, right in front of the Clevelander and the old big Marlin statue thing that I don't still to this day know what that was. But here comes the pitcher, gonna bunt that ball to short. There's Chris Bryant. They're not even gonna move up a runner. We'll take it. Runner stays at second, free out. Here comes top of the order, Alex McCann up on the 1-1, get that ball into right field. Brian Reynolds giving chase. Reynolds gonna charge it and get it for the second out of the inning. Here comes the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm on the 3-1. Chisholm get that ball to center field, line out right to Victor Robles though. The Gold Glove winner, Victor Robles, to end the inning. Here in the top of the fourth, Luis Campuzano. All right, maybe this is why this dude has such a bad average. Are you kidding me with that call? That's terrible. That's ball 3. Are you kidding me? Abrams now going to hit that ball right to second. Easy play for Isan Diaz. 2 down now in the inning. Here comes Mackenzie Gore looking for a second base. Not Gore going to hit that ball into center field, but right to the center fielder, Alex McCann, to end the top of the fourth. On the bottom of the fourth, here comes Brian Anderson on the 2-2. Going to hit that ball into right field, right to Brian Reynolds. It's going to get down for a no-out single here in the bottom of the fourth. Now Lewin Diaz comes up on the 2-1. He's going to hit that ball right past Gore and right past Abrams. That's another base knock. Runners on first and second. Still no outs in the inning. Here comes Brian O'Grady up on the 1-2. Going to hit that ball in the right field. Brian Reynolds can't get to it. Going to take a weird hop. Bases loaded station to station with still no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Isan Diaz on the 2-2. No! Deep left field. Right into the Clevelander. It's gone. Into the pool. Isan Diaz gonna go yard with his 3rd homer of the year, and it's a grand slam to put the Marlins up 4-2. Somehow, man, they just got 4 straight hits. That came out of nowhere. They had 2 hits in this entire ball game. Now 4 in a row to make this a 4-2 ball game. Now Kike Hernandez get that ball. Somehow Gore doesn't get it. I mean, I've seen the weirdest deflections in this game off of pitchers, and somehow Gore doesn't get that. BJ Lopez in the 2-1 get that ball into left field. What is going on? 6 straight hits for the Marlins? Do you care to throw the ball in? Julio Rodriguez, what the hell? Here comes the pitcher trying to bunt. There's Chris Bryant going to second. Abrams got to try to turn to Vaughn. Oh, we're going to get it. Double play, I will take that. Here comes Alex McKenna now up on the 3-2, right to short. The MVP, Fernando Tatis Jr., going to get us out the inning. Now we are down 2, though, thanks to Isan Diaz's big fly in the left field. Brian Reynolds now on the full count. He's getting that ball right to second. There is Isan Diaz who hit that grand slam for the first out of the inning. Now we'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. on the 1-1. Tatis gonna lift that ball into left field. Kike Hernandez, though, what a play! Kike Hernandez gonna track that one down for the second out of the inning. Now Chris Bryant on the 2-2, gonna hit that ball to center field. Will he get down? Nope, the Marlins are everywhere. There's Alex McKenna to end the top of the 5th. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Jazz Chisholm on the 3-2, swing and a miss on the slider away by Mackenzie Gore. 1 down the inning. Here comes Brian Anderson now on the full count. Anderson gonna hit that ball into center field. Another base knock for the Marlins. It's gonna get down here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. That'll now bring up Lewin Diaz on the 1-1, and he's gonna swing and a miss on that. That was supposed to be a hit and run, and somehow Brian Anderson steals the base with this 40-something speed. Come on, Diaz now gonna get that ball right past Tatis. What is going on, the Marlins, dude? Just gonna keep adding on these hits. Bryant, catch the ball! Oh my goodness, here comes Freddie Alvarado the first time you guys get to see the 82 overall rookie closing pitcher who's really just pitching the bullpen. He's coming from AAA. That's a good pitch right there into center field. I mean, it's probably going to score Brian Anderson. Victor Robles to the plate. He's got a cannon of an arm. Robles offline. Oh, barely. Anderson gets in there. Now, Isan Diaz on the 1-1 get that ball right to short. Easy play for Tatis right to Abrams at second to end the bottom of the 5th, but the damage is done. 3-run lead now for the Marlins. Julio Rodriguez on the 3-2. Gonna draw the walk fastball up. Misses. We will take that. Here comes Andrew Vaughn in the 3-2. Vaughn get that ball right to second. Easy turn for the Marlins. Just like that. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Victor Robles on the full count. Robles get that ball into left field. It's gonna get down. Victor Robles can fly. 2 on the good. Robles digging for 2, maybe 3. Robles gonna stay at 2. All right. 2-out double now here in the top of the 6th for Victor Robles. Luis Campuzano on the 1-1. Campuzano gonna break his bat at second. Is Isan Diaz? Oh, he's got it. To end the top of the 6th. On to the bottom of the 6th we go. Andres Munoz gonna pitch 13 innings so far in the season. 2.08 ERA for Munoz. He will see Kike Hernandez on the full count. Hernandez. Somehow that slider and misses. I don't know. BJ Lopez now on the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider down by Munoz. Now here comes the pitcher up on the 1-2. Gonna hit that ball right to first. Here comes Vaughn to Tatis to Munoz to get out the inning. Double play ball. Taylor-made and the bottom of the 6th. Jalen Beeks now pitch right after they let their starting pitcher hit. I don't know what the Marlins are doing. They're beating us. I can't say crap. ERA of 8.04. Abrams up on the 1-1. Gonna try to bunt for a base knock. He's been so good at this on the drag bunt. Oh my goodness, Luis Diaz is gonna get him. I did not think that. Pinch hitting now, Yan Gomes, probably going to be traded like in 2 episodes, but he's our only righty bench bat. So on the 1-2, Gomes going to barely hit that ball right down the line. It's going to get, oh, that's a perfect swinging bunt, but Brian Anderson somehow makes the play, dude. I don't know. Brian Reynolds on the 1-1 get that ball to center field, but right to McKenna for the 3rd out of the top of the 7th. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Hector Neira is going to pitch 11.1 innings so far this season, 8 saves, ERA of 3.18 on the season. Here comes top of the order for the Marlins on the 1-2, right to second. CJ Abrams, easy play for the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Now up will be Jazz Chisholm on the 1-2. Chisholm gonna rock that ball into right field, but can we get there? Brian Reynolds got it for the 2nd out of the inning. Here comes Brian Anderson now on the 2-2, gonna hit that ball right to his opposing third baseman. There is Chris Bryant to end the bottom of the 7th. Gotta score some runs now, folks. Top 8 time. Alicia Hernandez gonna pitch for the Marlins. 10 games so far in the season, 6.2 innings, ERA of 1.35. Pretty solid season so far for Hernandez. Tatis on the 1-2, swing and a miss. Too early on the high heat. Yeah, okay. Chris Bryant now on the 3-1. Bryant gonna draw the walk. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't get it. 3-2. Is this a walk? Thank you, game. All right. So now coming up to the plate will be Julio Rodriguez on the 3-2 on the righty. Okay. Julio Rodriguez been saving him to see a lefty, but okay, off the foul pole. I see you. Let's go, Julio Rodriguez. 1-run ball game after this 2-run big fly by the rookie Julio Rodriguez. Hey, the middle of the order has to produce here. Julio Rodriguez, though, making this a ball game. Let's go. Andrew Vaughn up on the full count now. Vaughn swing and a miss on the slider in. 2 down. The inning, Victor Robles now up on the 3-2. Robles gonna fly that ball into left field, but Kike Hernandez is under it to end the top of the 8th. On to the bottom of the 8th, just trying to hold this game where it's at, will be Jose Castillo. 8 games so far in the season, ERA of 1.59. He will see Diaz first in the 2-2. Luis Diaz right to second. Abrams with a play jump throw. CJ Abrams got him for the first out of the inning. Now, Brian O'Grady swing and a miss on the slider away by Jose Castillo. 2 down in the inning. Now, Isan Diaz homered earlier, grand slammed earlier. That's just going to be a pop out, though, right to CJ Abrams in the infield. All right, going to end the ball in the 8th. Got to score at least 1 to stay in this ball game here in the top of the 9th. And trying to close it out will be Caleb Ferguson. 6 games so far in the season, ERA of 7.2. Here comes Luis Campuzano on the 2-1. Campuzano on the good okay, but look at my PCI placement. I don't get it. Abrams on the 2-2. Weak ground ball right to second base. We're down to our final out of the ball game, and it'll be the pinch hitter. O'Neal Cruz, the backup shortstop, coming off the bench, the 6'8 shortstop. Big lefty. Lefty now on the 1-2 outside fastball. Cruz gonna put that ball to left field. Gonna extend this ball game. I will take it. O'Neal Cruz with a double here with 2 outs. Tying run. Now at second. Go ahead to the plate. Brian Reynolds with the 1-1. No! Weak ground ball right to short to Jazz Chisholm. And that will end the ball game here in the 9th. A final of the score. 5-4 for the Marlins. Man, yeah, we just kind of didn't luck out there. I mean, the Marlins, dude, they produced a lot of hits today. and there's nothing we can really do about it. I mean, Mackenzie Gordon, alright outing, 4.2, I think. But yeah, the Marlins just stepped up when they needed to get their 6th win of the season. Don't worry, folks. We're still in first here in the NL West, trying to win our 3rd straight NL West title. So make sure to vote in that poll in the top right. Voting will close in 2 episodes. So episode number 72, that will be the big reveal, who we traded and who we traded for. But folks, that'll do it for today. Thank y'all for watching. The subscribe button down below and like the video for more. And Mamba forever.